So I've always been interested in training dogs from a young age. I've trained a few German Shepherds growing up and won a few ribbons in obedience competitions, but as I looked into the world of dog training and what I could do more, I realised that there was the opportunity to train those dogs to do something more meaningful than win ribbons, and I stumbled upon the world of canine search and rescue. ASAR K9 is a volunteer search and rescue organisation. We train dogs to find missing people who might be lost in the wilderness or in a bush scenario upon request of Victoria Police. In November last year, we were included in the State Emergency Management Plan as a recognised volunteer organisation that can assist in search and rescue operations. And since then, we've assisted Victoria Police on a deployment and been on standby for a few more. ASAR K9 is an organisation which I've been part of now for about 6 or 7 years, and I've been president for the majority of that time. I've always been interested in training dogs. It's been a lifelong passion of mine from a young age, and the possibility of training dogs to actually be able to assist in missing person searches and reuniting loved ones with their missing family has been something that really has been a worthwhile cause for me to become involved in. So training's very involved, and there's a lot of different disciplines that the dogs need to be successful in. So for that reason, it takes about 2 years, give or take, in order to train a search and rescue dog to certification status. The dogs need to be very stable around people and other animals. They need to be social in that regard, but they also need to be very driven for a ball or a toy. And they need to be very motivated, fit, healthy, and willing to work for long periods of time. We don't so much look at breed as much as we look at drive and characteristics of the dog though, so we will evaluate all possible dogs and then look for certain characteristics that I've mentioned already to make sure that that particular dog has got the right skills for the job. Because they are able to cover a very large area in a short amount of time, they're able to cut down the amount of time that searchers require to be out there in order to be able to clear an area. So the dogs offer essentially a twofold skill. They are able to identify whether there's a missing person in an area much quicker than a similar approach would take with people walking on the ground. But they're also able to eliminate areas quicker and in that way save resources in order to be able to search other areas that might be of higher probability. And in that regard, they really help save time and potentially result in a person being found alive. The opportunity to work and develop a team of volunteers who are very committed and passionate to the job and to the cause has been one of the most rewarding things that I've had the privilege of being a part of.